Good morning and welcome to the channel. Glad you made it back. I woke up this morning. It's always a good start. So it's Sunday today. And Sunday is prep day. It's usually when I actually prep all my meals, my lunches for the week. I eat about 2 meals at work every day, and then I come home and I have my evening meal. Now, whether I need to do that, I was doing that when I was eating really ultra clean. Now I'm not eating ultra clean. I'm trying to put a bit more bulk on, and so I've got to get into the habit of actually eating more higher caloric food, more dense food. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to kind of mix it up a bit. I'm usually like chicken breast and rice, broccoli, all that kind of stuff. But I'm just going to change it up a little bit today. I'm going to put on a pot on the slow cooker. I'm going to use these chicken thighs. Okay, I just got chicken thighs. I've never normally use chicken thighs. It's normally all just breast and everything. I'm going to throw some bacon around the chicken thighs. This diet is starting to sound pretty cool now. I'm going to throw a couple of sausages, which I'm just going to cut up into pieces. If I can do that without them falling completely apart, we'll soon find out. I mean, what I'll probably do is I'll put them in whole. It's probably this is a much better idea now. Is put them in whole, and then when they're cooked, find them and just snip them up. Then I'm going to smother it all in this Hunter's chicken. Okay, Hunter's chicken, and maybe I'm going to put some kidney beans in there as well. So I don't know what this is going to be like at all. But I'm going to try it and see what happens. If this is going to work, then this is going to be one of the most amazingly easy meal preps, because in theory I should get at least 4 meals out of this whole procedure, which would be wonderful if I get 4 meals, because I only make 5. Oh, hello. See, bacon comes out. You're here. We had a bit of an issue yesterday with Loki. While I was actually cooking lunch for me and my mum, Loki took it upon himself to, as I was actually transferring bacon from the packet over to where it was going. Like he's looking. He's like, is there a weak point? Is he going to look at the camera at one time so I can pounce? And he jumped up and snatched the bacon out of my hand, which is, as you can probably imagine, he was not a good boy for. So we're being very watchful of him. He's never done that before, but I don't know. I think he's going through a bit of adolescence. This morning for breakfast, I had protein pancakes. I will put a recipe at some point. It was the first time I tried them. I think they need a bit of perfecting before I actually go through like the whole process and then film it. But they were okay. They weren't bad. They're very filling. Yeah, and I think I'll do them again. But I think they were a little bit dry, and I don't know whether it was I was only putting honey on them. The honey wasn't at its best, and yeah, there was a few kind of issues with it. So, right, I'm being watched by someone who. Yeah. See what I mean? Being watched. These off first, because you get a lot of gunk in them. Looks like you for standing exactly where I need to be. The other thing that I wanted to talk about while I'm actually doing this as well is I'm going to be doing some travelling soon in the next few weeks. Going to be going to a secret location to go see a very good old friend. Somebody who is also I might be doing a kind of little venture with, which is for my other channel, and the other channel, which is something that never really has taken off, but it's more of a kind of like an entertainment common interest channel. It's not a fitness channel. It's not about my goals. It is one of my goals. I'm using it as a vehicle to actually do some stuff that I've wanted to do for a long time. I'll let you know more about that when it happens. Let's take this whole thing. God, there you go. There you go. See, I can't even open a jar. That's what level that we're talking about when we're talking about the level of fitness I'm at. I can't open a jar at the moment, so yeah, it's good fun. Because otherwise, I think that the chicken will kind of just cook on the bottom of it, and not really get the benefits. Okay, yeah. So all the sauce is nicely covered. All of the chicken. That makes sense. I put it on, let it cook all day. I should have about 4 meals out of it, so I could just like put it on a bed of rice or something, and then that's it. Now the other thing that I'll show you how to do in a sec, but what you want to do is you want to kind of record this. You know, I said about tracking your macros. What I said about tracking your macros, okay? So MyFitnessPal, it's a free app. You can download it on Android and iOS. I use it all the time to actually understand what I'm eating, what portions are, how much calories are in things. And yeah, in general, it's just a very, very helpful tool. You can also put recipes in there. So say, for example, you make a batch of something. Let's take it like spaghetti bolognese. So what you can do is you can actually take all of your ingredients and then start a recipe on MyFitnessPal. And that recipe, it then asks you what the servings are, okay, for it. So the servings for it will be the total weight. Okay, so you put it in a pan, it's the total weight of the finished product. Weighs 1 kilo, for example. It always weighs 900 grams. So in the servings part, you put 900 as your servings. Then it asks you to add all the ingredients. So then you put in, okay, so I've got 1 tin of beans. You can scan it. One pack of mince. You can scan that as well. 500 it. Boom, 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 boom. In it all goes. And then what that then does is it says, okay, so then it will work out your macros for the entire thing. So it will take all of those ingredients and it'll put them all together, and it will give you all your proteins, all your fats, all your carbs, everything that's in there, and it will give you that. And then every time you actually use that recipe in one of your meals, all you need to do is weigh the meal. So if the meal is like 300 grams of spaghetti bolognese or bolognese, then you'll just go 300 grams, boom, that's it, it's in. Yeah, it's a game changer, it really is. So that's 1 meal, that's 4 meals hopefully, on some rice. I'm kind of thinking what else I need to do. So I need some mince. I'm going to do some mince. Yeah, okay. And I'm probably going to put taco beans with it. And I think I'm just going to make up as many of those as I can and then weigh the whole thing. So that might work. And I'm not going to go with kidney beans, I'm going to go with taco beans. Might just need tomatoes. It might be so dry that I'll need to put tomatoes in it, but I would normally buy maybe a 5, but this is now 12 I'm doing, because I'm just thinking, well, I'll take the extra fats, I'll take the extra, and just move on. So that's, you know, got to start thinking, you know, you've got to put on more size, you've got to put on kind of like, if I'm bulking, you know, I'm not cutting. I haven't tried these before. These are mixed taco, these are from Lidl's, mixed taco beans. Right, they're in sort of a tomatoey sauce anyway. So 758 grams. That is how much of this I have. Rice, easy peasy. I'm going to do 2 cups of rice. So I might do 3 cups of rice. That might give me enough rice for what I want to do. And yeah, and that's it really. I mean, I've just got to do some more potatoes, and then I've got to kind of section it all up. Okay, we're back. The rice is cooking away. I've done way too much. Just the 3 cups of rice is quite a lot of rice. I mean, I don't think I mean, I'm gonna try. I was gonna try and get through it, but I mean, I think I've done enough rice to actually do like every single meal that I'm having this week. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish cooking the rice. I've just entered all of my meals. Sorry, not my meals, my recipes into my Fitness Pal. I used the technique that I was talking about, and then hopefully what that will give me is an accurate idea of macros as I'm making up my meals. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like this stuff to cool down. I'm going to put tops on it. I'll dish it up a bit later. What I need to do is clean, because I mean this is just, I just need to clear and get everything clear, and then you know I can later on think about dishing up stuff. I'll see you in a bit.